Martand Sun Temple. The Martand Temple in Kashmir was one of the biggest sun temples of ancient India, and a masterpiece of early Kashmir temple style. Built in 8th century by Lalitaditya, c. 724–60, the most powerful monarch of the Karkota dynasty, and one of the greatest of Kashmir's rulers, under whom both Buddhism and Hinduism flourished. It is situated on a high plateau and commands superb views over Kashmir's central valley, with the Himalayas in the distance. The temple, now in ruins, consists of a principal sanctuary, with a broad flight of steps leading to the main entrance on its western side, together with two minor shrines. The use of pilasters and trefoil arches display the influence of classical Indian architecture, whereas the gabled roofs are characteristic of the western Himalayas. There are sculptured figure panels set in niches on the walls of the sanctuary and antechamber, now badly eroded. The temple is enclosed by a pillar to quadrangle 220 feet in length, 142 feet in breadth, containing 84 fluted columns. This number Chaurasi or 84 of the Hindus is especially emblematic of the sun, as it is the multiple of the 12 mansions of the ecliptic, typified by the 12 spokes of his chariot wheel, through which he is carried by his 7 steeds in 1 year, or it is the product of his 7 rays multiplied by the 12 signs of the zodiac. In Henry Hardy Cole's Archaeological Survey of India report, Illustrations of Ancient Buildings in Kashmir, in 1869, he wrote, "The most impressive and the grandest ruins in Kashmir are at Martand, which is about 3 miles east of Islamabad." As per historical records, the temple was completely destroyed over the course of a year by Sikandar Butshikan, or Sikankar the iconoclast, Butshikan meaning idol breaker, in the early 15th century. Hindu temples were felled to the ground, and for 1 year a large establishment was maintained for the demolition of the Grand Martand temple. But when the massive masonry resisted all efforts, it was set on fire and the noble buildings cruelly defaced. Typified, by Muhammad Qasim Hindu Shah, a Persian historian, translated by John Briggs. In the Typified, Hassan points out that this country, Kashmir, possessed from the times of the Hindu kings many temples which were like the wonders of the world. Their workmanship was so fine and delicate that one found himself bewildered at their sight. Sikandar, goaded by feelings of bigotry, destroyed them and leveled him with it, and we did materials built many mosques and skunkers. In the first instance, he turned his attention towards the Mārtāṇḍa temple built by Lalitaditya on Mārtāṇḍa. For 1 full year he tried to demolish it, but failed. At last, in sheer dismay, he dug out stones from its base and, having stored enough food in their place, set fire to it. The gold-gilt paintings on its walls were totally destroyed and the walls surrounding its premises were demolished. Its ruins even now strike one